when you're looking at hieroglyph stuff and what is shown to the public, it's like 1% of what's actually there. So in November last year, I went to Egypt with my son, and we went to the temple of Dendera. And out of every temple, I mean, we went to a lot of temples, like one a day, sometimes two a day. Dendera just blew me out of the water. The hieroglyphics was so fine, so beautiful, just so stunning. There was some really, really different stuff. When you start going around, you think that all the hieroglyphics are the same in each temple, but there isn't. There are definitely some very subtle differences, but then again, there's some very quite big differences. So, after spending, a couple of weeks going around these temples, you picked up when something was kind of quite different. And Dendera was different from the moment we walked in there to anything. You cannot go and see the Dendera lights anymore. They are no longer open to the public. But we were very, very lucky to actually make friends with the security guy and then a curator in there. So we were talking to him, and basically we got taken through all these tunnels. So there's pictures of us climbing through like holes in the wall, climbing ladders, climbing through another hole, and it's all black. So he was so kind of wanting to take us from place to place to place, so it was like really fast. So when I got to those lights, I just like videotaped it, took a few photos, and by that point they had run off and left me. But there's more to these lights. There are other lights in there, and this is what surprised me, and that's what I said to Lisa. There are other lights in there which are not shown to the public. There's other stuff in there. Like, I've only seen a couple of the lights. We've got the middle one and the side one, but there were like 3 or 4 around me, which I hadn't seen before. When you're looking at hieroglyph stuff and what is shown to the public, it's like 1% of what's actually there. It's like you could spend, like, my goal is to go back to Egypt, and I would spend maybe 2 or 3 days at Dendera, because you would need that amount of time to actually go through and see everything.